watching Fox 13's Good Day Tampa Bay.
You know a good way to warm up on a day like this?
What?
You get on a bike. Right? It's a beautiful day for a bike ride, and that's exactly what we're going to do. There are no mountains. I am in the Balm, Lithia area of Hillsborough County. There's no mountains here, but there's mountain biking here, thanks in part to SWAMP Mountain Bike Club, been around since 1992. The largest outdoor biking group in the state of Florida and most active. They have carved out miles and miles of trails. I am at Balm Scrub Nature Preserve.
Oof.
Did I get that right? Did I get that right? Nice. Balm Scrub Nature Preserve, where they love to go mountain biking out here. All these volunteers keep these trails looking nice. Going to tell you all about the SWAMP Mountain Bike Club, and we're going mountain biking in some beautiful weather, balmy weather in Balm. This is where we're going to have a good day, Tampa Bay.
Work up a sweat, hopefully. All right, Charlie. We'll talk to you later.
Yeah, now I got something else to worry about out here. Gee, thanks. I don't see any iguanas up there. I think I'm good. I think we're good this part of town. I'm out in Lithia, Balm area. I'm actually inside Balm Scrub Nature Preserve. And we might not have mountains, but look at that. Look at that coming up there. We certainly have mountain biking, SWAMP Mountain Bike Club. They've put in miles and miles and miles of trails here. They just go and go and go. Going to tell you all about this club and how you can get out here, get on two wheels, and have a lot of fun. Stick around. I'll tell you all about it when Good Day Tampa Bay continues on a chilly Friday morning.
To Charley Belcher this morning, see what he's up to. Love that jacket, by the way. Love that jacket.
Thank you very much. The fact that the wind isn't blowing here is keeping it a little more bearable. Thank you, Dave. We're hanging out with the SWAMP Mountain Bike Club. We are here at Balm Scrub Nature Preserve right here, Hillsborough County. They're putting in some new trails at Lake Seminole Park. They've got trails at Riverfront Preserve, Flatwoods Wilderness Park, J.B. Starkey Wilderness Park up in Pasco, even up in Hernando at Croom. SWAMP Mountain Bike Club, they've been around since, and there they go, they've been around since 1992. Mountain biking alive and well in a state with no mountains. I'll tell you all about it next. Happy Friday. I'm Charley Belcher coming to you from Balm Scrub Nature Preserve. Here comes a mountain biker right behind Joe. And down he goes. This is what we're out here for. Not exactly the best weather for a bike ride, but it's Florida. What are you going to do? We're here with the SWAMP Mountain Bike Club. Pat is the executive director. As bikes continue to go, mountain biking, even though we're in a state not known for mountains, alive and well and thriving, especially in the Tampa Bay area, thanks to SWAMP Mountain Bike Club.
Absolutely.
Yeah. This is an old phosphate mining area. That's why we have the air quotes mountains here, right?
Absolutely.
Tell me about how this all came to be.
Well, back in 1992, Wes and Marty Eubanks decided that mountain biking might be a thing. There weren't any trails back then, so they started blazing their own. And from there, we now have like 130 miles worth of trail that we have built and maintained, and there are 5 trail systems with one on its way. We're building our first ever park in Pinellas County, so we are so excited about that.
If people want to be introduced to this sport and activity, or they're already familiar with it from out of state and they can't wait to join another group, how do they get in touch and how do they join the SWAMP Mountain Bike Club?
They can go on our website. It's swampmtbclub.com.
Careful, Joe. Careful. Almost lost a photographer there. Hey, we will roll downhill.
Yes,
all right, give me that website one more time.
swampmtbclub.com. And we have a calendar. It has all of the activities that we do. They can come out and join us for however many rides they want to ride. We guide them around. We also have a ride buddy program where if you're interested in biking but you're a little shy and you don't want to go with a group, we'll take you out one-on-one and show you around.
I love that. I love that. Give me that website one more time.
SWAMP, SWAMP, MTBclub.com.
Love it. Perfect. All right, stick around, everybody. Much more Good Day Tampa Bay is headed your way right after this. And coming up next, it's Friday. It's Good Day Goodies.
It's time to check back in with Charley. That was cool. It's time to check back in with Charley Belcher. Good morning, Charley. Oh my God, look at you.
It's a beautiful day for a bike ride, isn't it? Just a gorgeous morning. Get out and get the wind in your face. Woo! We are at Belcher Scrub Nature Preserve in Hillsborough County, hanging out with the SWAMP Mountain Bike Club, where, yes, mountain biking alive and well in the state of Florida. You're going to meet a couple of true trailblazers when Good Day Tampa Bay continues. Hi there, happy Friday to you. I'm Charley Belcher coming to you from Belcher Scrub Nature Preserve in Hillsborough County, hanging out with the SWAMP Mountain Bike Club. Been around since 1992, and a lot of people throw around the term trailblazer, speaking figuratively. Well, literally, I want to introduce you to a couple of trailblazers, because here they are right here. This is Wes and Marty Eubanks, started the SWAMP Mountain Bike Club in 1992. Were you both avid bike riders? At the time,
we were road cyclists at the time and just moved into this because it was more fun and more exciting and became an adventure.
Yeah. And Marty, you said that riding a bike out in the woods you discovered was peaceful.
And almost magical. It's safer, and it's just a beautiful environment to exercise in.
So you literally started blazing trails. You cut out trails, you maintain the trails, and now it's not just this park. You've got parks all over Hillsborough County, Pasco, Hernando. Now you're building one in Pinellas County. Miles and miles and miles of mountain bike trails.
We have 5 trail systems that we built and still maintain 4 of them. But when we started, there were no trails. It was riding 2-track and some abandoned horse trails and stuff like that. And we saw there was a need for purpose-built trails, and that's what started the club.
And then you wanted to have a social aspect to it, right?
It's more fun with friends.
Yeah.
And we discovered that there were other people that wanted to do this, and we grew a club.
Yeah. And you guys are still at it all these many years later.
Yes. Half my life, basically, it's been on a bicycle.
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to be rude and throw out the ages, but you were just throwing out the ages, Wes. Tell everybody.
I'm 79.
And I'm 83.
Bless you guys, and you're out here riding all the time.
And sometimes we're faster than the younger kids.
I have no doubt. I wouldn't challenge you to a single trail out here. No way. But what a legacy. What a legacy that you have built.
It's been interesting. We've had people in the club for 40 years. They're still coming. They grew up. They had kids. They brought the kids. They learned how to ride. It's a family type deal. It works great.
Good for you. Good for you. And the club's still going strong too. Still gaining members and hopefully continuing to thrive into the future.
Yes, we've 500-600 members, something like that. It's huge when you consider. It's like some of the ski clubs, because we do out-of-state trips. At the whole family, 20 or 30 people go out west to try some stuff out there. It's a great learning experience.
Good for you guys. Well, thank you very much for your time this morning. I appreciate it. I know you can't wait to get out there and start riding now, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna warm up.
Yeah, you need to warm up. Is it too cold for you, Marty?
Yes, it is. I don't ride when it's under 40.
Me either. Or over 40 lately. Thank you guys very much. I appreciate it. SWAMP Mountain Bike Club. Laura Moody, they had a vision in 1992 to set out and create this, and by golly, they did it.
Oh, I love the story. What a great story. And can I just say, I love you in your mountain wear. I picture you and Boone looking just like this.
Oh, this is comfy in Boone, yes.
I know.
We're Boonish weather this morning, a little bit.
Yeah, all right, Charley. We'll see you here in a little while. All right, it's time to get back out to Charley Belcher live for us this morning. Charley, good morning.
My mountain biking is level. I'm level 0, by the way. I like the levels, but the mountains here are pretty fun too. Come on, Joe, let's go down here. I'm not gonna hurt myself, I don't think. But I will tell you that the SWAMP Mountain Bike Club has developed some amazing trails. I am at Balmboyette Scrub Nature Preserve, and they have built trails throughout the Tampa Bay area. We're going to talk to Hillsborough County about the partnership and about the symbiotic relationship between the county and the Swamp Mountain Bike Club. Next. Good day, Tampa Bay. Happy Friday to you. I'm Charley Belcher, coming to you from Balmboyette Scrub Nature Preserve in Hillsborough County. We're talking with the Swamp Mountain Bike Club. They've been around since 1992. In fact, here they come around on the trails here. They've got trails here in this park throughout Hillsborough County. They're building one now in Pinellas County, even up in Pasco and Hernando County as well. But we're going to talk about, speaking of counties, we're going to talk about Hillsborough County and this relationship between the bike club and the county. Ross is here, the environmental land manager for Hillsborough County, and that department is?
The Conservation and Environmental Lands Management Department.
It's a mouthful. So you do it, Ross.
Longest department name in the county.
Good for you. You got that business card that flips out. Let's talk about why there are, air quote, mountains in Florida for mountain biking. This was an old phosphate mine here in Balmboyette Scrub?
That's correct. Back in the early 1900s, this was a phosphate mining area. And back in the day, they didn't have to reclaim those areas like they have to do now.
Right.
So having these pits here gave us a unique opportunity to look at protecting nature while offering a unique recreation experience here in Hillsborough County.
In essence, they were digging for the phosphate. They'd pile up the dirt and sand that they were digging, so it creates hills and valleys.
Correct. And these pits would remain, and before the vegetation started taking over, these were open water lakes, and they would drain into each other and then eventually drain out through what's called Stallion Hammock into Fishaw Creek and then go up to the Alafaya River.
So Wes and Marty Eubanks in 1992 said this would be a good place to ride bikes in the woods, and started literally blazing these trails. Is that good? Is that from the county's perspective, good to have people out here and using this property this way?
Absolutely, and they've been here since we bought the property. We bought the property in 1992. Oh, wow. And at the time, it was the largest purchase that lasted 18 years before we got another property. But yes, volunteers are the most important thing that we have in county government. I can rely on the Swamp Mountain Bike Club after big storms. While my staff can go and focus on other sites and working with the community, I know that the Swamp crew will be out here clearing these trails and getting it ready to open as quickly as possible.
It's so interesting. It truly is like a symbiotic relationship, one helping the other one out. I didn't think about that, but yeah, they have so many volunteers, and they really want to keep these trails pristine for themselves, selfishly, to ride the bikes on, but that helps you at the same time.
Correct, and they're the experts too. They go and they research what's the best material to use to make it safe, to keep it hard, so that people will have an awesome experience.
Yeah, that's good. I wasn't sure how that worked. If these bikers get them out of our park, no, that's a good thing that they're here.
It is a good thing.
Good. And they're continuing to expand. I mean, they're in several of the parks throughout the county.
They are. So they maintain
environmental land management areas.
So they maintain the areas here. They help maintain the areas at Flatwoods Park, and they expand beyond. They go up into Pasco County, the Pinellas County. They're everywhere. They're getting bigger and bigger.
All right, nice. And by the way, the environmental lands management areas. Don't just go to the parks and rec places. Go to those places because they're fun to hang out too, right?
Absolutely. We have 160 miles of trails out here that include biking, equestrian, hiking. We have 65,000 acres for people to come out and enjoy.
Get out and explore. Ross,
yes.
Thank you so very much. I really appreciate it. Stick around, everybody. Much more Good Day Tampa Bay is headed your way right after this.
And let's get back out to Charley Belcher live for us this morning. Hey, Charley.
I was dreading this morning, I'll be honest with you. When I saw the weather forecast, I knew I was going to be hanging out with mountain bikers all morning out in the middle of nowhere. I was really nervous, but you know what? It's been a beautiful, beautiful start to this Friday. Yes, it's cold, but that wind has made it at least a little bearable as I'm wearing gloves and a pea coat in Florida. But it is lovely. We're at Balmboyette Scrub Nature Preserve in Hillsborough County, and the Swamp Mountain Bike Club been giving me a great education about how beautiful this area is to get out on two wheels and enjoy. They have built trails throughout Hillsborough, Pasco, Hernando, and now Pinellas counties. And we're going to talk about building those trails, what goes into it to make sure you're protecting the environment but providing a really awesome run too. Stick around, everybody. Swamp Mountain Bike Club. This is where we're having a good day, Tampa Bay. Good day, Tampa Bay, and happy Friday to you. I'm Charley Belcher, coming to you from Bomboyette Scrub Nature Preserve in Hillsborough County. We've been hanging out with the Swamp Mountain Bike Club all morning. They have built trails throughout since 1992. The Eubanks said, we need to go ride in the woods and let's create some trails. This is an old phosphate mine, and that's what creates the mountains out here. And here they come. They've built trails throughout Hillsborough County, Pasco, Hernando. They're now building trails in Pinellas County. And the trail builders, a couple of them right here, Guy and Dave, with the Swamp Mountain Bike Club. How difficult is it to create new trails and then, I guess, to maintain them?
Well, good morning, Charlie. I'll tell you, it takes a lot of work to build a trail in the first place, but then to maintain it. We have to keep coming back throughout the year and every successive year to maintain the trails and keep them in good and safe condition to ride.
Sure. And Dave, that takes volunteers, and fortunately, you've got a lot of them, but can always take more.
Absolutely. Volunteers are key. That's really the backbone of Swamp. It really starts with our trail bosses. Each of our trail systems has a trail boss and typically a core group of 5 to 10 core volunteers, but then the extended volunteer group is very important as well.
Guy, let's talk about, like I see some rocks. It looks like rocks there on the jump they just came over. Are those positioned just perfectly for many different reasons?
We position selectively to create a feature that you see here. This feature is called a drop, so people can ride off of the large stone and land onto a engineered landing zone.
Does that also help with erosion?
It does. So everything that we do, we keep in mind erosion control. We have to handle the massive amount of water flow that Florida gets. And that affects the trails themselves, as well as all of the rapidly growing green things around us that need trimming frequently.
And you are an avid rider yourself, which means you can test your own work to see if it's good.
Absolutely. Occasionally I make something that I'm not really able to ride well, but that will work for a higher skilled level rider.
Dave, why do you love this? Why do you love being out here on two wheels, and why do you love being a part of Swamp Mountain Bike Club?
Well, for starters, it's great exercise, and you get out here, and it's mentally rewarding, too.
Sure.
Get out from the rat race of the work days and so forth, but just a way to give back, because so many people enjoy the trail, so it just made sense to get out here and volunteer and try to help keep the significant trail work going.
Guy, why do you love the sport so much, being on two wheels in the woods?
I've always loved being out in the woods and cycling as well, and it combines the two together.
Sure.
I love hiking, and hiking you have a slower approach and you take in more, but I love the speed of the mountain biking as well.
Fun, man. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it all morning from everybody. Thank you all up at the top of the mountain there. Appreciate you guys this morning. Swamp Mountain Bike Club, swampmtbclub.com. If you want to volunteer, you want to get out here and go for a ride and enjoy this beautiful area we all call home. Stick around, everybody. Much more Good Day Tampa Bay is headed your way right after this.